Hey guys, Nick here with a Destiny video for you. As you can probably tell from the title, this is a round of Iron Banner. It's from the last Iron Banner just before Christmas, and I go 20-0, which I'm pretty happy about. Of course, going 20-0 is not, you need a lot of luck and things to work out for you, but I'm gonna share some tips for you how I feel I'm doing better in Iron Banner, what sort of works for me while playing this. Iron Banner is my favorite mode in Destiny. I enjoy raids and all that as well, but I've really enjoyed playing Iron Banner with all three of my characters. This is my third character actually. It's a Titan, and I think I'm level 30 with this character at this moment, but we'll get into that more when it loads. I am playing with one friend of mine, Nops, who did pretty well as well. I prefer actually playing Iron Banner like one or two guys only. I feel like it's been hard to communicate six people together, and yeah, I guess I also just enjoy soloing. Although I do like playing as a team, even though I don't know the other guys. This happened to be on my favorite map, Blind Watch on Mars. I really like how this is dark and you can play it, and like this is at night and you can also play it during the day and stuff, and how that helps out a little bit with some diversity with the maps. We spawn on A, which I think is the bad side, and that's one of the things I think is most important with Control. The spawns are pretty good on Control, more than it is on Clash and some of the other modes. What I like to do is actually rush down to C right away to get the C spawn. You want to spawn down there and then hold C and B. You never want to cap 3 points in this. This is not domination, this is Control. You don't get points for holding the hills, you get points for getting kills while on the hills. So it's more important to get kills and not die than to hold the actual spots. And holding A is not good, so I generally don't cap it. If you do want to cap a hill, remember the more people on it gives you more points. If you're 6 people on capping a point, you get 75 per person, so it's really good to be as many people on it as possible. So what I do here, you want to cap C and then go for B. I generally run in here, one or two guys ran with me, and I actually generally rush in, sort of settle in a little bit, but then rushing very quickly into this area here and try to flank people, the other team who's going for B, instead of actually capping C, because I want to clear the enemies out. When they're cleared out, my teammates will start spawning down here, and then we can cap C afterwards. It's much easier to do that as a team. So if I can sort of surprise the enemy and clear out this area and get the spawn first, that I think is the most important. What I'm doing here at this point, we have C and we got B, is now I sort of patrol this area. It is a little bit campy, you could say, but I'm not sitting in corners, and I sort of adapt this to how my enemies, or like how my teammates and enemies as well actually are playing. And I think one of the keys is that I also need to get better as whenever you're damaged, whenever someone got a hit on you, you need to run back and regen health. Remember, you get points for kills, but the enemies get points for killing you. So playing a little bit campy in this mode is really good. I'm not a fan of camping. I don't like sitting in corners with shotguns, but run away from a battle if you're not going to win it. People rush you, and then you can get them afterwards when you have health. But yeah, holding this area is what it's all about. One of the tips I also want to give is, you will see a lot of guys, like here, one thing I do myself, sit on the roof and try to take C that way. I was very lucky here not to die with a super, and that's the thing with this whole clip is, I did really well, but you also need some luck with people not using supers on you. But remember, running out here, and he was shooting at us from up on the roof, and I decided to run away because he can kill me, and you'll never get C by sitting up there. So it's much better to run out, keep an eye on C. I'll keep looking at that every once in a while, and if they start going for C, I'll shoot them off C, but then it'll be much easier to kill him because he's not on the roof anymore. So that's how I play it. This spot, I think in this game, I'm a little bit campy here with sniping, but this is such a good spot. I feel I'm scoped in a little bit too much, but getting people running in here, get a lot of kills. This wasn't even like a good round for me in that regard, because people just rush in and one shot with the sniper, and they're gone if you hit them in the head. So that's a really good spot. And what I do generally is, as you see, I keep on the inside of this column, that means that spot on the side up next to the door, people can't shoot you from. I can sort of move around how I like with that. Another thing I should go through is my weapons. I generally prefer running with the Suros, especially in Iron Banner, because there's a bounty for getting auto rifle kills. Then I run with Predator Revenge, which is the Volta Glass sniper. I think it's without a doubt the best sniper for PvP. It's got great stability, and you can shoot really fast with it. 6 bullets in the chamber. Really good. Patience and time is decent as well. If you want to be a little bit more campy, because you can keep the radar up and you've got the cloak thing on it. And then on this, in this round, I'm playing with Jolter's Hammer. That's the Iron Banner sniper. I also sometimes run with the corrective measure from the Wall of Glass raid. See here, I got another clip of them just rushing through the door and me just killing them one at a time. And again here, keep an eye and see, wait for them to start capping it, run out. Sometimes run out the first door. This I ran out the other one, which is generally the better one, because you got some distance and you can run in and hide. But yeah, that's what I'm doing here. I'm trying to hold the spawn. So you can see my teammates are pushing up a little bit. So I could try to run out and get more kills, but it's way more important to actually... Here I almost screwed up as well. Didn't keep an eye on that guy. But notice how I run away, and then I regen some health, reload, and then I get ready for the battle again. Play safe that way. No point in giving the other team points. But yeah, I play a little bit more defensively here. I hold the spawns, no reason to rush out, and you can actually see when the game is over, I end up having more kills than my teammates. And 0 deaths. And so even though they're rushing out more than me, I actually end up having more kills just by playing smart. So yeah, another here situation where we have the guy on the roof, close to dying, run away, no reason to challenge that, and look at this other spot. I can see my teammates got him, so otherwise I would have run back out and try to maybe challenge a little bit, but not too much. No need to give him the advantage he has on the roof. Wait for him to jump down and then kill him. Yeah, I missed some snipes. Good, I got the second guy. Run out of bullets. Another thing is, you know, with the whole heavy ammo thing, be careful of that. The heavy ammo is so important, and if you die, give it to the enemy. It can be really bad. And here, you saw before, I saved my super. I wasn't afraid of, you know, running out and fighting for the spots for the control zones when I feel like they're important. So I rushed in to keep B there. But in some situations, it's actually better to let them cap B and then kill them than try to fight for it. It gives way more points for them that they kill you than them capping one zone, and then you can just cap it back. Again, here my teammates are pushing out. This time I run out a little bit. You see by staying alive how many orbs and how much heavy ammo is here. Here I should actually do pretty well here, hold this spot, get some kills. But in a little bit I'll run out, and I shouldn't have done that. I have plenty of heavy ammo, and I almost died doing it. As you can see, the heavy ammo packs, they actually stay there even when you die. And that's the same thing if someone from your teams takes the heavy ammo. Just stay near it, close enough that you'll get it, but not that you pick it up. Because then, if you die, you'll actually be there when you respawn. The orbs will disappear, but the heavy ammo will stay. And sometimes it's really good to actually not grab the heavy ammo right away, but save it, because everyone will use it. You might die from a rocket or something. But then when we respawn and everybody else is out of their heavy ammo, you can pick it up, and then you can do really well with it. It'll often go pretty crazy. I'm missing nades here. But it'll also often go pretty crazy when everybody has heavy ammo, so save it. That usually works really well for me. Again here, push up a little bit. I noticed that we're pushed up a lot. So I'm gonna run back and try to make sure that we hold the spawn. We don't want them spawning C. That's the key to this map and a lot of maps. Notice when you play the maps how well you do with capping which zones, because I feel like most control maps has a better end. Either B or C will generally be the better, and never go for all three. There's no point in doing it. It's sort of, you know, you gotta remember it's not domination. You could say if you really need some points at the end, you could go for all three because you'll get more points per kill. But in the end, my experience is you'll just end up getting less kills, and the other team will get more kills than you, which then means it's actually not worth holding three. It's better to hold two and get more kills. So that's, at least that's what works out for me. Another thing is I actually don't do it here at the end with the heavy ammo. Be nice to your teammates. Remember, if you wait for your teammates to come up near you and you take it, you can all get heavy ammo on your team, and that will actually help your team and you. So don't grab it alone. I actually do it here at the end, but there was like 2 points left, so it was like 1 kill. I was like, alright, screw it. I just want to do well here at the end. But generally do that. It helps your team and thereby helps you. So yeah, that helps a lot. As you can see here, we do really well. It's actually not that big of a domination by us. Again, here's I stay in the door, let my body use this super, and sort of crouch a little bit and wait for them to run out. We have the spots, they need to cap them. There's no need for me to run out. Here, grab it, so me and my teammate get the heavy ammo, and I see that we only have 1,000 points left, so I want to try to get some kills. I actually didn't remember or didn't notice that I hadn't died. Here, when the team ends, I get them Mark of the Unbroken, which is a medal for going 15-0 and not dying around. So you need to finish a whole game without dying and get a minimum of 15 kills. And I actually didn't notice that, but my teammate Nobstate was like, "What was that? Did you actually die?" And I was like, "I think I did." And then we checked the score, yeah, then I was like, "Oh, I went 20-0." And so it's good he said that, because I probably wouldn't have saved the clip otherwise. But yeah, that was it. I hope you can use the tips. If you have any tips for me, anything you think I should do different or anybody else should, let me know, and then we can all get better. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.